On. Bye. Here Now Livestream, number 28. We're going strong. We're going strong. We don't stop. The momentum is flowing. Peace, love, abundance. Here now, here now, here now. Yeah. All right. Let's light this candle. Cheers to Here Now Live 28. Wake up with presents, baby. Wake up with presents, baby. All right. Mike's good. Woo! Just Sean, moderator gang. What's up, King? We live, baby. You already know. You already know we're live. Back at it on YouTube. The homeland. Jason, good to see you back. We got the Here Now travelers here. The Here Now nomads. We'll think of a phrase for the nomads, for the travelers. Much love to y'all. So grateful to see you both stopping by at every platform, being a part of the community. And I'm glad you feel you're getting something out of this, you know? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ishmi, you made it to YouTube. It's good to see you in the chat. Oh, the nomads are building. The Here Now nomads are becoming a pack. This is beautiful. Much love. Ronan, peace and love. Peace and love. So good to see y'all in the chat. How is everyone feeling today? How has everyone's day been? All Yeah, Jason, I like Here Now Nomads too. That sounds cool. All right, so here Now Nomads gang. We're in this. We're in this. Bringing consciousness to every platform we can. So good. I think I'm getting a Here Now theme song, and it's all coming from this tongue drum. All right, we're getting a theme song. We got the nomads. This is on another level. This is on another level. What Ishmi was working long day, a little bit tired. How are you? Oh, sending you lots of energy, lots of love. Grateful that you made it through the day and that you're here and Here Now live streams. I'm doing well. I woke up this morning and decided I wanted to take 2 quite difficult workout classes. So after that, I came home and took a solid nap. Ultimately, I'm grateful for health, grateful for abundant energy, grateful for strength, grateful for my body. That is how I am feeling today. Thank you for that. Here Now Nomad. Shout out. One time for community. Hey. I gotta get the sound bell now. I am Shibi, Halito, wholeness and power to all. Peace to you. Morcie, how you be? I am Shibi. So great to see you here in the chat once again. Welcome. I'm doing well. I'm feeling grateful today. How are you feeling? Ronan, missed that one. Feeling balanced. There we go. You know what's so interesting, Ronan? The words balance and harmony have been coming up for me a lot lately. Like, I've just been seeing those words. And not only that, I've been feeling it in my personal life. So the fact that you brought that up, it's a synchronicity. Thank you for sharing. Fabulous. So good to hear. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. You all could be anywhere else, but you're here and Here Now live streams. This is a community, y'all. We're building the space of higher consciousness, where we have conversations of higher consciousness. Sometimes these conversations we don't get to have in our, in our social lives maybe. And this might be the spot where we allow ourselves to absorb and express that beautiful flow, that yin and yang, that giving and receiving. We're a part of it. Balance, harmony. Here Now live stream number 28, going strong. Here Now live streams, a space for us to expand our present moment awareness, y'all. We are a part of something much bigger right now. We're a part of the new earth. The new earth. It's not a physical place. It's a state of being. We're shifting. We're having a shift in consciousness. We are prioritizing our peace, our joy, our fulfillment. We caught on to the game and we are releasing. We're stepping out of that pendulum swing. We're unveiling the illusion and we're recognizing that we can live a life where we prioritize our peace, our joy, our fulfillment, where we can live here now, be here now, fully recognizing the wholeness of this moment, We are transcending all negative behaviors and patterns that have dominated society for so long. When we heal ourselves, we heal the collective. It's as simple as that. One simple shift in consciousness influences the rest of the collective. Your awareness is powerful. Your energy is powerful. Your attention is powerful. Your being is powerful. Make sure you affirm that to yourself every day. Because just the energy you emanate can influence someone else to be here now too. So thank yourselves for being here in this space and for prioritizing your peace, your joy, and your fulfillment. Thanks, that just Sean. There we go. Thank yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank yourself. There we go. I like that. Thank you, I am she. Thank you, just Sean. Thank yourselves. Wake up with presence, baby. Wake up with presence. Wake up with gratitude. Wake up feeling fulfilled. Simple habits for a conscious rising, a conscious morning. I've been going back and forth between the words. I do like saying rising, but for practicality's sake, when I put titles, I'm like, I'll put morning. But in Here Now Livestream, say rising, Hello, Adrian. Welcome back to Here Now Livestream. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you. Yes, thank yourselves. Welcome, Enigma. I love it. I love the gratitude in the chat. We're going to keep this going. The way we start our mornings, it sets the tone for the day. Let me know in the chat. What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? All right. What's the first thing you do? And how do you think that sets the tone for the day? Let me know. I'd say for me, first thing I do is gratitude. Immediately, it's gratitude. Say gratitude for just being here. Gratitude for just being here right now. For opening my eyes, for life, for breath. Before my feet even touch the ground. Gratitude. And how does that set the tone for the day? What? When you live in a state of gratitude, nothing can get to you. You're creating this shield. Once again, it's this heart-centered energy. You're creating this shield around you. An awareness, right? I could say our energy field, it shifts. Our awareness we are more drawn to and we are more attracted to that which we already have. And so the more we recognize what is, it expands and expands and expands. Even then, without the aspect of expansion, we're here and we're content in the moment. We're like, wow, I thought I didn't have enough. I thought I didn't have everything that I needed. But I have absolutely everything I need. Everything. That is abundance. That is an abundant life. So the moment you open your eyes, if you start sharing what you're grateful for, no words. Just Sean. I start going down my gratitude list. There we go. There we go. Wake up. Gratitude, gratitude. Ronan, usually eat some fruit and work out. Take care of your body. Gratitude for health. Gratitude for abundant energy. Gratitude for the strength of our bodies. Yes, moving your body when you wake up in the morning. So important. Jason, I wake up. I watch a 5-minute breathwork guided exercise. I've only done this for weeks, but it really helps. Playing around with the bell. Breathwork in the rising. Waking up your body, filling your cells with life. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way to rise and honestly, let's say you may not want to do a full-on breathwork exercise, although I definitely recommend it. And what I will do in the community section is I'm going to share a YouTube channel and a video that has great breathwork exercises. Thank you for bringing that up, Jason. I'll share that. I like to call these breathwork exercise. They have more of that yang energy, so it's very there's a lot of action. It's much more. I would say there's more energy, right? You're using more energy. It's like a Then there's those yin breathwork exercises where you can be sitting in stillness and simply be following the natural inhalation and exhalation of your breath, right? So we have yin and yang breathwork. Hey, it shows up everywhere. Ishmi noting. There we go. Like I said, hey, this live stream is for those who want to become aware of, hey, what are some ways I can start the rising? Even mixing it up. There might be some things that you do and you may want to refresh it, do a little something different. I know for myself, that's important. I may not do the same thing every week, but no, there is a routine every week. And that's amazing. That's enough. We should be shifting with ourselves. One day we might need a little yin. One day we might need a little bit of yang. We check in. Noting, Ishmi. I like it. Adrian, it's gratitude time. I'm grateful for my new phone. Adrian, gratitude time. Gratitude time is all the time. It's not exactly the routine gratitude time for Here Now, but thank you for that. Grateful for your new phone. Congrats on your new phone, Adrian. Enigma, I look at my phone LOL, which I'm trying to avoid doing going forward, but I do take a second to stop and give thanks to the highest. Much love, Enigma. Let me tell you something. Thank you for being real and honest. That happens, It's that's a habit. Looking at our phone when we wake up, that's a habit where we must consciously be aware of, We're living in the digital world, and each generation has their own, I would say, challenge, or their own challenge, their own common habit. And ours just so happens to be waking up and checking our phone, looking at our phone. And, if you find that is something you'd like to shift, then it can happen, most definitely, right? It's all a matter of purpose. I find that for myself, it's a matter of, okay, why do I not want to check my phone? Because if you don't have a why where you feel you connect with, where you feel that you find it helps you set the tone for your day, then you're going to continue reaching for the phone. So that's one thing, having a purpose to what you do. Some people I know, they say they don't sleep with their phone in their room. They put it in the bathroom, things like that. So whatever might help you, we can go down a list of different habits that help us. Thank you for that, Enigma. I don't know if I gave that a... I am Shivi, same here, sis. Then I focus on breathing. I thank Mama Earth, the universe, for sustaining me. There we go. There we go. Thanking the earth, thanking the elements. Thank you, earth. Thank you, water. Thank you, fire. Thank you, air. I've been watching quite a bit of Avatar: The Last Airbender lately, so and The Legend of Korra. Indeed, thanking Mother Earth. The sun, man. The sun rises. I could tell you that I shared this once before, but the sun, the moon, right? Two different energies, beautiful energies, right? We got the yang, the sun, the moon, the yin. And one thing's always for certain, they always rise. They rise whether or not anyone acknowledges them, whether anyone sees them and thanks them or honors them, whether anyone takes a nice little snap, giving it a little love, a nice picture of it. Hey, right? Awareness is love. Whatever we give awareness to, we give love to. Awareness is life. Whatever we give awareness to, we give life to. And one thing that I felt inspired by when it comes to Mother Earth, when it comes to the physical world we live in, is looking at the sun and looking at the moon and recognizing they always rise. Even if the clouds cover them, they're always there. And it's an inspiration every morning to get up no matter what, to rise no matter what, rise no matter what. Much love, much love. Adrian, keep talking about yin and yang. It can help someone. Yes, indeed. Cheers to that. Yin and yang, they are inseparable counterparts. They make up the whole. We cannot have one without the other. Inevitable counterparts. That's it. I've been trying to find. I always have this phrase and I forgot that one. They are inevitable counterparts. And the more you live life through acknowledging the energies of yin and yang, you push away from good and bad, because you recognize good and bad is all a part of a subjective reality. But when you shift your awareness to recognizing yin and yang, you're shifting it more to that objective reality, present moment awareness. There's less attachment. There's more observation. There's more of a recognition of what is, right? Night isn't any better than day. Day isn't any better than night, right? Some of us may have preferences as to what. Some may not. Some may just flow and be like, hey, I love both, right? And the more we acknowledge that yin and yang energy throughout the universe, throughout the world, we find ourselves inviting presence into our lives. Indeed, indeed. Eddie, what is up? Welcome to the chat. It's hailing right now in Cali. What? Is that common? Because I know it very rarely rains in Cali. So, hail, that's interesting. There we go. I am Shibi, sun gazing, sun gazing. I do that every once in a while. It's a little trick to that. I had some chats about sun gazing. I'm going to put this up here so y'all can see it. So when I tap this thing, you guys know what's happening. Enigma, can we talk about yin and the yang and the correlation with masculine and feminine energy? We can indeed. We actually have had several conversations about the yin and yang energy. So we can indeed. Let me hold on. Let me feel out this flow really quick. I'm gonna get back to that. Beautiful colors and patterns after sun gazing. When I close my eyes, feels like my pineal is lit. There we go. Eddie, it's been dry in Cali and it's been raining often lately. Okay. Lots of rain. Hey, I guess Mother Nature does what it needs to do. Some may say it's not Mother Nature. We don't know. But for now, we're going to say Mother Nature. Yin and yang energy. Yin is associated with feminine energy. It's that soft energy, that receptive energy, that receiving absorption when we're in those moments of introspection, in those moments of tapping into our intuitive nature, when we're in a space of creativity and we're receiving ideas. That is yin energy. That's why it is so important, y'all, to rest. Make sure you rest, because that energy is exactly what the body needs to shift into that yang energy. The yang energy is associated with masculine energy. All right. It's action. It's that drive. When it comes to creation, that's where expression comes in. That's yang, expression. Right? So when we're creating, when we're talking, we're splitting it up and we're talking about two parts. We have that receiving energy and that expression. And that yang energy is that expressive energy, indeed. And let's say when we rise in our morning routine, there's a little bit of yin and there's a little bit of yang. Maybe when we first rise, we may not get up and be like, yang. There may not be a whole bunch of action. We might get up. We may not move so quick, but we may get up and we may feel that sense of gratitude in that yin, relaxed feeling, gratitude, right? Then maybe after that we go work out. I definitely ensure that yoga, qigong, anything, that movement, going for a nice walk, that's within that rising routine. So important. It sets the tone for the day. Great question, Enigma. Don't worry, yin and yang energy, we're going to keep talking about it. I usually, when it comes to masculine and feminine, it's so closely related to societal gender roles that I find that it reaches more people when we say yin and yang, because it goes beyond yin and yang. Even we see it in the natural world, right? We were talking about the sun and the moon, daytime and nighttime, right? The sun and daytime is yang. Yin is the moon and nighttime. That all exists within nature. Even the inhalation and exhalation of our breath, even the aspects of our body. It's insane. Like, pretty positive. Our internal organs are the yin energy, and I think those outer structures are the yang. I gotta get it. But it's amazing, right? Recognizing how life's inevitable counterparts and how one cannot be without the other. Enigma, I wake up in my yang energy a lot. There we go. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Now, when it comes to a morning routine, I asked this in the community section, but as we roll into the importance of having a routine or something, right? I also want to touch on the word routine. Because I know for many, the word routine can sound like, no, I don't want to do it. It sounds very militant, and it sounds boring, and it sounds repetitive, as if we can't have a fulfilling life due to routine. And you know what? I've been there too. I've been there in a space where I said, I don't want a routine. I just want to flow. I just want to go with what I'm feeling in the moment. And you indeed can. I can say this, that when it comes to routine, when it comes to a certain routine, remember that this routine is all up to you. Everything that is within this routine is personalized by you. It's not like when we went to school, if you went to a public school or a private school, or if you just went to school, you weren't homeschooled. There's probably routine in homeschooling. But when we talk about being in a school, and we're in a school with a large amount of students, we basically have to submit to the rules of school. And so that may have created this narrative within our minds that we don't like routine, because often within routine, we do things we don't want to do. But when we step into adulthood, it's shifting that narrative and shaping that narrative to benefit us, to ensure that we live a life that is most fulfilling. And I can say that when it comes to creating your own routine, it surely sets the tone for the day, especially when you find that you have some sort of purpose in this world, right? We all have purpose. But when I say purpose, I mean that you're doing something that is connected to the greater whole, right? You're doing something where you feel like every day, I know what I'm doing is beyond me. Right? That's one aspect of it. There's another aspect too that actually is very important. It's not just that. It's actually bringing me back to actually how I began my routine. I began a morning routine because actually I felt disconnected from a life purpose. And I set a routine for myself because I simply wanted to feel the depths of life. I knew it was there. And I knew that my mind continued to get in the way of myself, get in the way of the intentions that I had set for myself. And I said, you know what? I need to wake up in the rising. I need to honor the sun. I'd like to rise with the sun, and I'd like to go to sleep when the moon comes up and when it's nighttime. I wanted to have my circadian rhythm in a flow, a very natural flow that was consistent. So once again, this is reminding me, as I'm just sharing this with y'all, it's all about purpose when it comes to setting your own routine. Why are you doing it? Mine began because I knew it was necessary for me to recognize the depths of life, regardless of what I did and how I contributed to the world. And as I continued to feed myself more energy, right, through just showing up every day for myself. That's it. Simply getting out of bed. That's getting out of bed, making your bed, right? Gratitude for the day. That's already a routine in and of itself. After that, you can do some whatever. But the fact that you have a simple, maybe 3 things you do. You wake up, take a couple breaths. Maybe you scan your body. Maybe you choose to be for just a little bit, right? You state some gratitude. You step out of bed, you make your bed. That's a routine already. And notice how doing that every day, it creates less stress in your life. It reduces stress, right? That's what a routine does. Number 1, it sets a tone. Number 2, it reduces stress. You find yourself moody, you find yourself anxious in the morning, In the rising, I highly recommend having something consistent, something to ground you in the present moment and remind you to step out of the mind and be here now. Here Now live streams. Here Now live streams. Some people refer to routine as sacred habits or sacred rising ritual. There we go. Language. If you find that you resonate with that more, having a sacred habit or a sacred rising ritual, we could shift the language. And I can, even when I read that, I definitely can feel that shift. Thank you for sharing, El Chico. Right? One thing that I love to share, and I was even thinking I'll probably make it a Here Now live topic, is life is a ceremony. Everything is a ritual. Everything we do, a routine, is a ritual. So as I mentioned, one of my influences for ensuring that I had a rising routine or a sacred rising ritual was to feel the depths of life. Feeling the depths of life is ultimately feeling the depths of ourselves, right? And so with that, it's a ritual. The more you do this ritual, it deepens. Life is a ceremony. Stating your gratitude, that's a ceremony for life. I am acknowledging you. I am acknowledging that I am life, that I am here in this world, that I am aware of being aware. What a privilege to be aware of being aware. What a privilege to be here. The miracle is not to walk on water. The miracle is to walk on the green earth, living present in the moment. Enigma, it is amazing. I got a lot of clarification on the correlation between the two subjects. So thank you again on that. Much love, Enigma. Much love. El Chico, those words can give it a spiritual tone. Indeed. I've actually just added some new phrases to my book. It's so, which is a great point, right? Giving words that spiritual tone is that as we awaken, our language shifts. So instead of saying routine, we say ritual, right? We'll say ceremony, right? When we're honoring these things, so our language begins to shift. And our words, we don't speak as we used to. We don't speak as the whole, as the majority, because our perception of reality is shifting, and therefore our language must shift with it. So now we're shifting it, and now we see how our language influences our reality. It's a cycle. And this is so important, shifting that language, recognizing that every moment is a ceremony. When you recognize that every moment is a ceremony, you are more present with yourself, right? One thing I like to say too is that our sacred rising rituals or our rising routines, it's not always about what we do, but it's about how we do it. And we wake up with presence, and we invite presence into our life when we choose to give our fullest awareness to the moment. Fullest awareness. You're making your bed, give your fullest awareness to that moment. That's a ritual. That's a ceremony. You go brush your teeth, you go hop in the shower, you're washing your face. Give your fullest awareness to that very moment. Feel what it's like to be alive. These simple aspects of living is what gets looked over. And that's when we start to feel like these habits, these rituals are a means to an end. The moment we start living life with this perspective of these very sacred moments being a means to an end, we've lost sight of the present moment. We begin to live within the mind, attached to desire, yearning a future moment. it shifts the way we respond to our world and our life situation. So one thing I'd like to add, it's not always about what you do, but it's about how you be, how you are being. And ensure, if you have not added this to your sacred rising ritual, add it. Invite presence into your life by giving your fullest awareness to this very moment. There we go. Jason, I think the way routines are perceived are crucial in shaping the effectiveness of having an intentional routine. Indeed, Jason, indeed. It's all about our relationship with the moment. And that's having that shift. It's having that shift, I have a couple things here, right? 5 things. I've already shared a couple, right? When we have a rising routine, when we have a sacred rising ritual, it increases. It sets the tone for the day. Number 1, we start our day with intention and purpose. That's number 1 when it comes to intention and purpose. I always will continue to remind you all of the power of your awareness, the power of your energy. Where you put it, it matters, right? I shared this with you all. I keep track, y'all. I keep track of where I put my energy. If you have a planner, there should be lots of color in that planner. Lots of color, not just the pen, but color. So you're aware of where you put your energy. This is my way of continuing on, personally for me and many of us in this chat. I feel like I've come here with a solid mission. I've tapped into those intuitive abilities, that my intuition and inner wisdom, and I know how valuable my awareness and intention and energy is. And so I've been writing down, what I do, and I have a color coding system right here. Each color represents something different. This has actually helped me step away from habits that I have been wanting to decrease, right? Whether it is mindlessly scrolling on social media, whether it is procrastinating and overthinking. Simply by becoming aware, that simple step, becoming aware of where your energy is going, that's a shift. That shifts your entire perspective of reality, right? Awareness is everything. Just noticing is everything, right? Often when you're in meditation, sometimes all you have to do is notice. You don't have to change anything. You don't need to do anything but notice. Yin energy. Just notice. When you notice, you're receiving. Just notice. And start noticing where you're putting your energy every day. It'll be a lot easier when it comes to letting go of those old habits and inviting in new habits. Right? Next one, increased productivity. What? A morning routine can help us be more productive by creating a sense of structure and routine in our lives. This can help us to prioritize our tasks and make the most of our time. I want to let y'all know that it is so rewarding. It's so rewarding to find that you are intentional with your day. And I don't mean just like getting work done, right? Getting work done. I mean you have a balanced and harmonious day. There's space for meditation and breath work. There's space to work out, go on walks, yoga, qigong, whatever you like to do. You cook for yourself. You're going grocery shopping. You're cooking for yourself. You're nourishing your body. You are creating a solid relationship with the food you eat. Much gratitude for that. You're spending time with your family. You're spending time with your pets, right? My little kitty, she's sleeping right now. She's on the heated blanket living life right now, right? You are living a balanced life. For me, that is productivity. If I'm way too focused on one thing throughout the day, right? And I would say way too focused, and it's coming from a state of unconsciousness where I'm like, no, I need to get this done. Like, if I don't, I'm gonna feel so it's going back into that survival state, and you spend too much time on one thing. When just because you're feeling a sense of fear, right? I find that becomes less productive. It becomes counterproductive because it drains you of your energy, right? I'd like to share there's a difference between, at the end of the day, maybe physically you're tired because you've been doing a lot, but also there's an energy that flows within you. We could say life force that ultimately, when you are present throughout the day, you'll find that you have more energy. You have more, I would say, you'll have more physical energy, right? Of course, at the end of the day, we're going to be tired if we've been doing things, right? But I'd like to start sharing more, kind of expanding on that aspect of being led by the moment, being led by this moment, being led by inner callings, being led by intuitive guidance, because that is when you are ultimately connected to source, right? Cosmic energy, right? That's how we're shifting. We're shifting our lifestyle, and it's the way we do things that allows us to live a more balanced and harmonious lifestyle. Balanced, harmonious lifestyle. Life is now, y'all. Life is now. Ensure that you make space in your day for the things you love. Cook for yourself. Go on a walk. Spend time with your family and friends. Love your pets. And if there's something you love doing, right, your intuitive calling, what you're meant to do, spend time in that and do it fully. Do it with joy. Notice the joy that flows through you, right? We are part of a new earth, y'all. We're a part of the new earth. Jayshawn, I have to get in my head too. It is not the best feeling, but to paraphrase what you said, it can be handled in a healthy way. Sending peace your way. Much love. Yes. Our lives are the way we see the world, right? It is subjective reality. And when we're aware of that we're looking through life through a particular lens, that awareness allows us to step back into the present moment, to live in this more objective reality, so we can recognize what's holding us back and where we can be more creative and where we can transform, right? I like to say that the present moment is like a reset, right? It's a reset because often this lens, what happens is this lens is an accumulation of the past, all the things that we feared, all the things that may have affected us, and then we begin to live through it. And we begin to think that, oh, this is the ultimate reality, but it's not. It's just the lens, it's the perspective that we're living life. And we can change that in any moment. If you don't believe you can change or don't think you can change, that's the lens through which you see the world. That's your subjective reality. In this very moment, in the present moment, infinite possibilities exist. So the moment you're here fully, the past does not exist. So you allow yourself to shift and transform and invite in healthy perspectives. Invite in new perspectives, right? This is being the very fact that you are aware that we live life through this lens, through a subjective reality. That's a shift in consciousness, all in and of itself. That's a shift in consciousness. That's an awakening right there. Word. Enigma. Well, I'm glad I don't feel like I'm alone dealing with that on a day-to-day basis. Most definitely can be handled in a healthy way, and going forward, I'm going to try to create new habits to relieve myself from that pattern. And I pray that not just me, but that we both can be able to do so, appreciate and acknowledge the love. I reciprocate it back in full. Much love, Enigma. Yes, I'm sending you much love on your journey. Much love as you shift. And here's one thing about the transformation process. It is such a joy to watch yourself transform. Observe yourself. Just notice. Notice how you chose to do something different. Observe your transformation. Observe the shift in your mindset, right? I read something really cool today, and it said something along the lines of, we live most of our lives in our heads, so we might as well make it a comforting one. We might as well make it a loving one, right? Obviously, here and Here Now live streams, right? We're speaking about stepping out of the mind and into the present moment. But I'd like to acknowledge the reality of that. Yeah. As of right now, where the human consciousness stands, there is a lot of living within the mind. And a part of this new earth and this shift is shifting out of the mind and using the mind instead of it using us, right? Because when we're living in the mind, for me, when I think of living in the mind, that means that the mind is using us. That means that we aren't in this higher perspective where we can see the wholeness of the moment, where we can recognize both yin and yang of the moment, where we can recognize the lens through which we see the world. Right? And so the more we shift and invite in presence, we begin to use the mind instead of it using us. So observe yourself on your journey. When you see that phone and you look at it and you're like, no, I made the intention for myself. I'm not going to look at my phone. I'm going to do something else. Instead, I'm going to state what I'm grateful for. Right? You know what's an amazing, here's a nice, simple habit when we're shifting from old habits to new, is ensuring that we're replacing them. So it's not like, you just don't get on your phone and you don't do anything. It's your mind is going to be so attached to what you've always done. Instead of looking at your phone, tell yourself, I'm going to do something different. So you can say, hey, when I rise, instead, the first thing I will do is state what I'm grateful for. The first thing I will do is take 10 deep breaths, maybe holding it at the top, exhaling it, maybe scanning my body, right? You can have a little note card. I have a note card right by my bed. So when I rise, I read, I got a couple affirmations right by my bed. You can set a goal for yourself, not reaching for your phone or looking in your phone for the first 30 minutes to an hour of the day. And in that 30 minutes to an hour, that could be your sacred rising ritual right there, where you're just like, I'm not going to touch my phone. Honestly, all it really takes is a couple days, maybe even 1 week, right? At least for me, it definitely takes 3 weeks to create a habit, right? That's the general consensus, right? You do something consistently for 3 weeks, for 21 days, it's a habit. It's a habit. It's been programmed into your subconscious. There's no going back. So if you set an intention with yourself to whatever it is you'd like to do and shift in your life and do that for 21 days, beautiful. But I'd say I'll celebrate every moment, celebrate every shift. Like I said, for me, sometimes it only takes that one moment. It might even just take a week, a couple days, 2 weeks. Notice. The outside world is a reflection of you indeed. Enjoy the present moment and use your mind as a tool. There we go. Here Now Livestream community. We're already on it. We're already there. We're already there. We're there. All right. Sets a tone for the day, increases productivity, reduces stress, right? Let me know. I got a question for y'all too, for the chat. All right. So how do you currently deal with stress or anxiety in the rising? All right. What are some strategies you could use to invite more calm and presence into your rising routine? Let me know. What do you do when you're starting to feel that stress and anxiety in the morning? Oh, how do you currently deal with that? Louie, what's up, Louie? How you doing? How are you feeling today, Louie? It's good to see you in the chat. I feel like it's been a while. It's also been once a week on YouTube, so that's probably why. Jason, I let myself feel it, then I take time to journal my feelings. Powerful. That's what I was also going to mention, right? Allowing yourself to feel it. Feel it doesn't mean place a story onto it. It means out of the mind, into the body, right? See, the rising, it sets a tone for the day. So if you are being intentional about shifting your relationship with your thoughts and your emotions, and you're inviting that into the morning, the rising, immediately, right? That sets a tone for the day. You're going to do it again and again and again, right? Because the way you treat this moment is the way you treat any other moment. Thank you for bringing that up and journaling those feelings. Powerful. You find that when you journal what you're feeling, it expands. You begin to dive into the depths of your being, your depths of your subconscious, recognizing the root of why you may have perceived a certain moment in a certain way, right? Because ultimately, that's where that stress and anxiety, it arises from. It comes from that perception of our reality, whether it's that sense of urgency, needing to rush, right? We didn't do something in the way that we had expected to. When we allow ourselves to sit back and journal and reflect, we can shift those expectations, become aware that those expectations are actually old conditioned patterns. And we don't have to continue to live by it. We can shift it in that very moment. The moment you notice it, there's a shift already, right? I like to share with y'all and continuously remind you that life is simple when we let it. Life is simple when we let it. Even when I say that, I felt bliss in my stomach. I felt bliss in like my solar plexus area. Life is simple when we let it, y'all. When we release attachment to narrative, story, expectation, we recognize the simplicity of life. When we invite presence into our life, we know that life is simple. We know it. Journal your feelings, y'all. So I like to call it too automatic writing. Automatic writing is an amazing way to expand your intuitive awareness, right? Awakening your intuition. What you are doing is you might set a prompt or you might just start journaling your feelings, but essentially all you're journaling is the next thought that comes to mind. right? Sometimes you can stop for a moment and start picking out what words come up. What words come up? Maybe you're a visual person. Maybe there's visions that come up. What visions come up? Right there, you're already improving your relationship with your intuition, which is essentially you. It's yourself. It's you. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Ronan, I think the only way to overcome it for me is to just have the discipline to do what has to be done regardless of how I feel. Ronan, you give a great point. And I'd like to share this. There's always two aspects of, there's those aspects of resilience and pushing through, right? Because often what I notice, right, there will be those moments where we want to journal about it, right? We might need to stop and just be like, I need to write about this right now because this is so overwhelming. I need to release it. And also there are moments when it's like, I recognize this thought. I recognize this emotion. I'm not falling for it. Nope, not again. I've done it before and it has gotten in the way of my intentions. It has, when I set the tone for the day, it interrupts that tone. I'm just not going to allow this thought or this emotion to consume me. So instead, I'm going to do what needs to be done. I'm going to continue on with my day. I'm going to release attachment from that thought and flow through, right? Flow through, right? This is all a matter of recognizing what do we need in the moment. A little bit more yin, a little bit more yang, a little bit more journal, or a little bit more, hey, you know what? I've seen you before. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going, right? We must know what we need for ourselves, right? Life is a balance. Because often if we're doing one more than the other, then something's being neglected. This is why I encourage y'all to check in with yourselves, right? Put it within your phone. You can always put a timer, maybe 3 times a day, 60 seconds of stillness, right? So 8 o'clock a.m., 12 o'clock p.m., 8 o'clock p.m., right? You have that timer on your phone and for 60 seconds, you're still. All it takes is 60 seconds. That wasn't 60 seconds. All it takes is 60 seconds, right? 30 seconds if you need, right? You'll be amazed at what 60 seconds of stillness throughout the day can do to your mindset, to your state of being. You will be amazed. That in and of itself is a meditation, right? We can go, one conscious breath is a meditation. Also, 60 seconds of stillness is a meditation. And that's what, in that moment, you decide, what do you need? Do I need to stop and journal this? Or can I just get through this because this thought is not going to stop me again? I'm tired of it. Can't take it anymore. Cheers to that, Ronan. Jason, the brain dump method for me is very helpful. I will say when I hear brain dump, what I hear is whatever I'm feeling, write it down. Write it down. Write it down. And I can tell you, I agree with that one. All right. If that's what the brain dump method is, I agree. It is. It's nice. And at the end of those sessions, what a release. What a release. Right there, I like to call that's transmuting energy. You're transmuting energy. You are taking what was within the mind, you are transmuting it into consciousness, into clarity. Often when we get to these points when there's so much going on within the mind, it's becomes, we can feel that stress and anxiety. That's a state of unconsciousness, right? So when we journal, we begin to transmute, and becomes clear, and we allow ourselves to release. Very nice. Ronan, I haven't journaled for years. I need to do it again. Yeah, even if it's just like 5 minutes of it. And you might do 5 minutes and then recognize that you end up doing it for like 30 minutes or an hour. I know I will set the time for 30 minutes and I end up doing it for about an hour. So yeah, if you feel called to journal once again, a brain dump, automatic writing, whatever you'd like to call it, I encourage you to do so. Enigma, I have really strong dreams, so I think that's why I don't really get a chance to tap in how I'm feeling in that moment of rising, because I'm so focused on decoding certain dreams. I need a journal. Enigma, oh my goodness, a dream journal. That will be amazing for you if you put that dream journal right by you, like, and so when you wake up, when you rise in the rising, the first thing you do is grab that journal and write down your dream. I haven't done that in a while. Honestly, this is like I would do that. My journal would be right by my bed, because this is how dreams work, at least for me. If I don't write the dream the moment I wake up, most of the time I don't remember it, unless it was so vivid. But even if it was so vivid, I won't remember the details as much as I would have had I written it down the moment I woke up. So Enigma, that might be a great substitute for looking at your phone. So instead, you grab your journal immediately, write down your dreams. Our dreams are powerful messengers. The astral realm. Also, they could be sending us messages of our most deepest feelings, our most deepest thoughts that we may not be aware of in the waking moment. We're awake, but also a dream. Goes deep. But anyway, that's a good point, Enigma. Eddie, it's good to create positive narratives during meditation. I quiet my mind and just breathe. Yes. Being, y'all. Being. Here Now Livestreams. Alrighty, and then the last two I wanted to share with everyone was boost energy levels. So a morning routine that includes exercise, stretching, or meditation can help boost our energy levels and improve our mood. This can help us feel more alert and focused throughout the day. Yes. And improve sleep. Having a consistent morning routine or sacred rising ritual can help to regulate our circadian rhythms, can improve the quality of our sleep. When we have better quality sleep, we're more likely to wake up feeling rested and refreshed. This is true. Let me know in the chat for those who have been consistent or, feel satisfied with the way you spend the rising time. Is that what you feel when you rise? Do you feel like your quality of sleep is better? Do you feel like you have your circadian rhythm is regulated? Let me know. Ishmi, I write my dreams on a note app. You get vivid dreams too? There we go. Writing down our dreams. Powerful. Enigma, I'm definitely going to do that. Dream journal. I like that. Yes. Make it fun, Enigma. This is what I like to do. I went to Target. I went and I find a cool journal. Make it fun. Look, life is a ceremony. That journal is a tool for you. Make the whole process fun. Make it a ceremony in and of itself. This is just a suggestion, okay? Life is a ceremony. You make that a ritual for yourself. You see, the more you give more energy to that, it becomes more part of your reality, So yeah, dream journal. There's an app too, Ishmi. I don't know if we have the same app, but there's this app that I use, and it is called, let me see if I could find it. It comes up on my phone every day because it's meant to assist me in lucid dreaming. But I haven't given that much attention to lucid dreaming as of late. I know that if I set intention to do so, we'll definitely I feel like it might happen. I don't know. Not too attached to it. It's called Oniri. I don't know if anyone has heard of this app. It was recommended to me, but this app is called Oniri. You can journal your dreams in here. It gives tips and techniques for lucid dreaming. So the most popular technique for lucid dreams: audio cues, plays sounds during the night to induce a lucid dream. Wake back to bed. I don't like that because I don't want anything waking me up in my sleep. But if you feel called to do that, go for it. It says wake up during the night and slide back into a lucid dream. I'd be so annoyed if something woke me up in the middle of the night. I'm like, are you serious? But it's okay, if the intention is for lucid dreaming, then you're about it, Wake induced, mnemonic induction, senses induced, finger induction, anchor tech. They got a lot of techniques. So it's called Oniri. If anyone's interested in checking it out, I think you do have to pay for this app. I don't have the paid feature, but you can use some things. There's free aspects of it. Ronan, my circadian rhythm is all over the place at the moment. Going to sleep at like 5 a.m., but I still keep a healthy routine when I wake up. Gotcha. Much love, Enigma. Check it out. If you're a dreamer and you feel we're all dreamers, right? But if you feel very connected to the dream world, the astral realm, your dream state, like definitely hone in on that. That's an aspect of I don't know. I want to say like psychic abilities. El Chico, I think he left, but we have a lot of conversations about that healing in the astral realm. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm still learning more about the dream realm. So maybe one day we'll have a chat about that. But I'm still learning more. There's so many question marks when it comes to the dream world. Ishmi, yeah, 2 days ago I saw my beloved grandma in my dreams. She passed away when I was 12, and after a decade she talked to me in my dreams. For the first time we hugged and cried. Ishmi. That was beautiful. I am so glad that you were able to get in contact with your grandmother in your dreams. What a beautiful way to connect to family, connect to ancestry. Much love. Jashawn, I think I smoked too much weed to remember my dreams, so I'm stepping back from that habit for a while, but my dreams feel very real when I'm there. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. But yeah, oh my goodness, I agree with you on that last part, that my dreams feel very real when I'm there. There was it comes in phases and waves, so there will be moments where I'm in a dream and I wake up and I'm like, that was so real. Like, I'm just like, that was so real. That was the realist. That's all I have to say, that was the realist. So yeah, weed does that. It does that. I remember when I was in my phase of smoking a lot. I wasn't really dreaming that much. But great point, Sean. I'm glad you brought that up, because that's another thing we all experience. Eddie, I smoke a lot and I remember my dreams. I'm lucid too. Okay. So you're definitely, when you mentioned that, it also reminded me of someone I knew told me a story of someone they knew, basically. So this is someone, but it's a story. Basically, this person had such vivid dreams that they intentionally smoked weed, so that because the dreams were so vivid, it was so real that it became too much, that they intentionally smoked weed so that the dreams could calm down a bit. So There goes another perspective too, that weed may not do the same for all of us. I know for me, smoking weed does get in the way of my dreams, but I do also would like to recognize that there are those who smoke and dream and are lucid, right? So it's all about like tapping into like who you already are, what you already are, recognizing what you need in the moment, what is your intention in the moment, what do you feel called to in the moment, and you know, making that next step. Powerful, y'all. Another amazing Here Now Livestream chat. I'm feeling enlightened. I'm feeling here now. I'm feeling expanded awareness. What I've learned is just writing down your dreams and ideas is a good idea. You know, when you write things down, you're also solidifying it more into this reality. So when it comes to being intentional with conscious manifestations, right? For example, when I journal, I'm very intentional about the way I describe my experience, right? So yeah, there might be a brain dump, but I'm very intentional about how I share that, because I know that the way I write shapes my reality. And so journaling was in a big factor when it came to shifting my perspective, because it allowed me to be conscious as to how I express myself. And that consciousness improved my relationship with reality, my relationship with myself, my relationship with others, interpersonal relationships, simply by bringing my conscious awareness to the way I express myself. That's a big one too. So I'm getting some good ideas here. You guys are bringing some amazing ideas. But yeah, when you write things down, you're bringing a lot into reality. And when you write down your dreams too, it's, you know, some people may want to interpret it. You might have your own interpretation. Maybe you may want to, I know sometimes I'll have my own interpretation, but then I'll also look up common interpretations, because there might be certain things you see or certain things you do in a dream that do have meaning that could be helpful when translated. That's why they have like dream dictionaries and things like that. So find what you feel drawn to. I use something called this blog page called Auntie Flow. I felt that whenever I would dream and be curious about what it meant, because I wasn't really sure, I would check out the Auntie Flow site, and it gave some great explanations that I felt connected to. I noticed that many times my dreams would be reveal my subconscious. It might even say like, hey, I might see someone that's, you know, alive and well in this reality, and maybe it's like, hey, I should check on this person, or I saw them in a dream. Dream world it's just like this world. It's filled with so many of its own ways and rules and things like that. Ishmi, I thank God for that beautiful experience. Even if it was through a dream, it felt so real. We both are each other's fave. Ishmi, that experience was real. The dream world, the astral realm is real. You were surely there with your grandmother, and your grandmother, you know, I'm just putting it out there. I feel in many ways our ancestors, those who love us, they're always with us. Their spirits are always with us. They're watching over us. They could be right here. I remember a while ago, maybe like 2 years ago, I got my first, I wanted to try out getting my own reading. I had never gotten a reading. That's actually the only reading I got, a personal one-to-one reading. And the reader said that my aunt was actually, she described who it was who was looking over me, and I knew that was my aunt. And she was saying your aunt is literally, as she was reading the cards, her spirit was there. And I was like, wow, That is beautiful. It's beautiful. So, if you feel, called to that, and if you feel like your grandmother is always with you, I would say affirm that. Be there with that, because that is you awakening your intuition and connecting with realms beyond the physical. A reminder, y'all, we are not alone, y'all. We are not alone. We're not alone. We're not alone. We're not alone. Enigma, writing things down also helps for manifestations. Yes, 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 it does. I am Shibi. Yes, the first one is correct. Auntie Flo without the W. That is usually what I've used. I find it to be pretty good. Auntie Flo gives great long explanations, and not only that, it's like if it's like something simple in a dream, like let's say you just remember falling down, you go on that website and Auntie Flo will give you different ways in which you may have fallen. You'll see when you check it out. But I like to explore that, translating in different ways. Like you can translate it yourself, you can use a tool to help you explore your experience and see what works best for you. Trenzetta, what is up? Welcome to the chat. Good to see you here. Thanks for the space. Much love in this space. Thanks you. I've appreciated your content this past week. It's been refreshing and reassuring. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love, and thank you for letting me know that it's been helpful for you. Much love. Ishmi, you are very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm so glad you're joining us here on YouTube. Don't you see how much chiller it is on YouTube? Y'all, some of us are coming from TikTok, and let me just tell you, it's wild out there. We get some interesting characters in the chat. Here Now Nomads already know. TikTok, yo. I got some. I'm going to share on the next TikTok live stream. I have a way for us to embody, I would say, embody consciousness in the space and transmute the energy in the space, because we get some very interesting individuals coming into TikTok. So I always say, yo, if you want to come to the peace and calm, join me on YouTube, or join me on Instagram, because Instagram's nice too. But YouTube, it's chill here. It's chill vibrations here. Adrian, I would keep having dreams that I'm in my old elementary school, and I would almost always see someone who I haven't seen in years. Wow. Yes. Bringing us back to school, seeing old people from the past. Dreams are insane. I had a vivid dream of someone who I hadn't seen in 10 years. The dream was so vivid, I saw this person's entire family. I was in their home, full-on conversations. Like, it's a whole nother realm. Whole nother realm. Ishmi, yes, it's very calm here, indeed. Enigma, this is way better. Yeah, it is way better. Just Sean, interesting indeed. Shout out to Just Sean. He downloaded TikTok for Here Now Live. Let's go. So Just Sean was also able to see the stark difference in characters on TikTok. Ishmi, I will soon come to Insta too. Yay! Cheers to that. Shout out to the Here Now Nomads, and shout out to the Here Now community. I love you all. So much love for y'all. Sending love in the chat. Peace, love, consciousness to the chat. Eddie, shout out to Morcie. Thank you for creating this space. Indeed. This space is beautiful. It's necessary. It's all a part of the plan, the journey. Right? We're all here. We're inspiring one another, one after the other. Yes. How fun was the dream? Was it fun? I mean, it was interesting. That's interesting. Was it to call the dream fun? I gotta sit back on that. Have I had fun dreams? Maybe when I'm like, I think I've flown once. That was pretty fun. I was very confident, like, yeah. It wasn't, I don't know if fun was the word. I would say it was interesting, to say the least. Jason, so many unique characters on the TikTok stream. Yes. Yes. This is what happens when Here Now Live travels. You know, this is life, right? We travel and we're in different energies, fields, we're in different spaces, so different things are happening, you know. But don't worry, y'all. I'm going to introduce, I got some new things to introduce to the TikTok chat. Much love, y'all. Much love. I hope you all enjoyed today's chat on our sacred rising ritual. I really like that sacred rising ritual. I like it way better. Way better. You know, you choose the term that's best for you, but I hope somehow, some way you came up with something new today. I know I did. So I hope you learned something new today. I hope you feel inspired to either create a sacred morning, a sacred rising ritual or rising routine, or you found something or discovered something you'd like to add to it, to shift, to whatever it is. I hope that today's Here Now live stream, Here Now Live, number 28, I hope it encouraged you, empowered you, and inspired you. All right. And yeah, check me out. Yeah, I'm talking about our travels every Sunday right here on YouTube, 7 p.m. Every Tuesday, Instagram, 7 p.m. And every Thursday, TikTok, 7 p.m. Here Now Live. Let's go. You guys already know what time it is. What are you grateful for? What are we feeling grateful for today? We did talk about gratitude in the beginning, but we're going to do it again. Incessant gratitude. Rather than having this incessant overthinking, how about we just substitute that for just constantly stating what we're grateful for. And once we're feeling grateful, right, you go in a space of stillness. Now you're still. Whew. I like that. Gratitude and stillness. Let's go. What are we feeling grateful for today? Eddie, you fly in your dreams. And you enjoy the tum drum? Ah, I'm so glad you do. Yes. I love the tum drum. I think I've created a Here Now Live theme song with it. I'm going to create more songs on it. Gratitude. Today we're going to use frankincense. Plant-based incense. Check them out. Link in bio. Smells good. They all smell good. They really do. Some of them kind of do smell the same, but some of them don't. Smells great. All right, here we go. Grateful for being able to be grateful. What? Hold on. That was pretty light. There we go. Grateful for being able to be grateful. Living in a state of gratitude is a choice, y'all. That's a choice. That's a choice and an ability we give ourselves. Gratitude for the awareness of the power of gratitude. Gratitude for the ability to be grateful indeed. Ishmi, I'm grateful for my hands and feet for helping me so much today. Working. Cheers to that. I feel that. Ronan, grateful for right now, this very moment. Gratitude for being here now. Jason, grateful for the Here Now community. You all are great. Love to the chat. Consciousness to the chat. Peace to the chat. Enigma. Thank you, Morcie. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you again. And God bless this community. Before I leave, though, I'm grateful for the spiritual knowledge I was able to obtain, and I'm grateful for. Much love. Grateful. Enigma, thank you so much. So glad to see you here in the chat. Thank you for your positive vibrations. Thank you for your enlightening questions. Helps the conversation flow, helps us learn more, helps us to expand our awareness. You all have purpose. You all are powerful beings, loved beyond measure. Thank you so much. Adrian, grateful for my new phone. There we go. Grateful for our new phones, allowing us to connect in ways that we may not be able to connect without new phones. Gratitude for a new phone. Just Sean. The list is always long, but I'm grateful for progress. Much love. Progress. Yes. Seeing yourself put one foot in front of the other. Y'all, we got to do things we've never done before to experience things we've never experienced before. And a big aspect of that is progress, perseverance, resilience, right? Seeing things through, taking care of yourself along the journey, right? This moment is both the journey and the destination, so take care of yourself. Life is now. Gratitude for progress. Love it. Adrian, grateful for Sage. Indeed, grateful. Thank you, Sage. Cleansing the air, clearing out any negative energies, stabilizing, equalizing the energies, whatever it might be doing for us. Grateful for Sage. I got 2 sages right here. Boom, boom, a little palo santo, and a feather. Feathers that I picked up at the park. Much love. Ishmi, grateful to be here chatting. Me too. I love it. Gratitude for the throat chakra. Our ability to express ourselves authentically. Our ability to say what we need to say, get out what we need to get out. And maybe express some newfound conscious wisdom that we've shared, right? We've done a lot of that in this chat today, a lot of sharing. What we're doing in this chat is on another level, sharing our experiences, the way we experience our days, and we're sharing this with each other and giving each other new ideas as to how we can invite more presence into our lives, right? This is beautiful. I'm grateful for this chat. Adrian, grateful for today because the sun was out and I was able to sun gaze. Yes. Gratitude for the sun. Gratitude for sun gazing. Yes. I am Shibi. Grateful for the simple things. Grateful for the simple things. Life is simple. The simple things are right now. We're here, we're chatting it up. We're socializing in a very unique way, right? We're learning. It's simple. Some may not be engaging in the chat. Some might just be watching. Some may be watching this recording. But either way, it's the simple things. We're receiving that yin. We're receiving. Right? Simple. You know what? Shout out to yin and yang. Shout out to yin and yang energy. Inevitable counterparts. One cannot be without the other. Shout out to the awareness of yin and yang energy for us to step out of this old way of perceiving reality, stepping into a more objective reality. So we don't go crazy through our subjective experiences, through the lenses, those narratives. The more we step into the present moment, we pull off one lens and another lens and another lens and another lens, and we allow ourselves to play in the world of form. Right? Play in the world of form. Remember that you are the ocean, so you can play as the wave in peace. Play as the wave in peace. The thing about sage is my mom doesn't like the smell. Feel you on that one, yeah. Oh my goodness, you know, sage, I would say, is an acquired smell. It is pretty acquired. You know, shout out to Yin and Yang. Much gratitude. If anyone is here in the chat and would like to join me in this gratitude ritual right here, this is a here now ritual, a here now ceremony. We'll say ritual. Join me. You can burn whatever you'd like. Maybe you have some tea and you want to cheers. Whatever you want to do to join in on this. You can light an incense. You can light a sage, a palo santo. You can light a candle, whatever you might. And I'm going to light the sage and we're going to take a moment of stillness to be, because we just acknowledge all of which we are grateful for. Much love to everybody in the chat. Much love to the Here Now Live community. You are powerful beings, loved beyond measure. You have purpose. You have purpose. There we go. All right. Take one conscious breath in. One conscious breath out. Bring your awareness to your heart center and be there. Hello, Chunk. You want to come on my lap? Come here. Come here, baby. Alrighty. Thank you for joining me in that meditation. I appreciate that. Let's read a passage. Once again, guys, I've been on this flow. I really love this book, y'all. Oh, hold on. Can we see it? There we go. There's a lot going on here. Queen's on my lap, trying to find a comfortable spot. It's a lot of multitasking over here. We got another torch. Show and tell. They're fun. Alrighty. We are going to read a passage from Tao Te Ching, Queenie, baby, chunky. Let's relax. I know there's not a comfortable spot for you right now. I left the blanket. Let me figure something out. Here, just go over there, pups. Go over there. Okay. Adrian, you hear her purring? Hold on, let me try and get something for her. Queenie. Oh no, this is not a good blanket. This blanket's better. Queen, do you want to come on my lap? Come here. El Chico, you are a fire hazard. Yo, we gotta play with fire, bro. Come on. It's fun. Oh, that's a tiny. Oh, yeah. It's great. It's great. It's great. Queenie. I am Shibi. Hi, Queenie. Come here, Chunky. Here. You wanna come on my lap? Chunky chunk. Okay. All right. Getting comfortable. Better? I'm not sure if that's better, but we're gonna try it today. Okay. We did it. We did it, y'all. Alrighty. Dao De Jing. Dao De Jing, alright? What do we need to hear today? What do we need to hear today? All right, y'all, let's go. So this is passage 81, and it's titled True Words. True words are often unpleasant. Pleasant words are often untrue. Those who know the truth do not argue about it. Those who argue do not know the truth. Scholars are seldom the wisest people. The wise are seldom scholars. Those who steal from others impoverish themselves, and those who give to others become rich. Those who fight do not win, and those who win do not fight. This is the way of the Tao. Cheers to that. So much depth. And go to sleep. Very true. I am Shibi. Very true. Whenever I read these, sometimes I'm like, so much. There's so much different. It's like, I want to say that it reminds me, it gives off that yin and yang energy somehow, some way, just that understanding of what is, these opposites, Jason, those who know the truth do not argue. Powerful words. There we go. There we go, right? It's like that example of, they give like a wise individual at a table full of people is often the quietest, right? Examples like that. Yeah, this is, I really appreciate this. Ronan, that was incredible. Yes. Yes. Great passage. I'm reading The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Okay, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Sounds like a great book. Thank you for sharing that. Scholars are seldom the wisest people. The wise are seldom scholars. Yo, I just still holding this because it's great. I really appreciate it. There we go. Once again, Tao Te Ching. If anyone's interested in purchasing this book, it's in on my inspirational book list. Check it out in the description on this link. On the link. Check it out in the description of this live stream. Thank you all for joining me in this reading this passage of Tao Te Ching. I really enjoy reading passages to y'all. Something small, another little bite of wisdom we can take away from this moment. Cheers to that. Alrighty. I invite you all to join me in this guided meditation. Once again, I'd like to give you all a big thank you for being here, and thank yourselves for being here. Thank yourselves for being a part of a conscious community, a community that has the intention to have a shift in consciousness. We talk about ideas. We talk about aspects of the universe that are beyond concept. We sit in stillness together. We meditate together. This type of community, this is on another level. And this is what we need. So thank yourselves for being here. We could be anywhere else, but we're here. We're here now. Here Now Livestreams. I want to give a big shout out to everyone here, the YouTube Here Now community. Big shout out to y'all. And for me, I consider this the homeland, all right? This is the Here Now homeland. I want to give a big shout out to the Here Now nomads. It brings me joy to see you all traveling with me from platform to platform. That affirms to me that this space is making a difference and we can't stop. We're on a momentum and we have to keep it going. We're here to take care of each other. We're here to encourage each other. We're here to motivate each other. And I want to thank y'all for that. Here on YouTube, every Sunday, 7 p.m. EST. Instagram every Tuesday, 7 p.m. EST. And TikTok every Thursday, 7 p.m. EST. Thank you all for supporting this page and this channel. For your comments. Thank you so much for your comments, for your engagement in the community section where I do the surveys and I, do a little, just check in and see how y'all are doing and how you're feeling around certain topics we talk about. Thank you for engaging in those posts and being a part of this page. Thank you for your support, your energy exchange, your super chats, your PayPals, thank you for that. And yeah, so keep it moving. We'll keep it moving. Here Now Aware. Much love. Just Sean. Much love. Gratitude. I am Shivi. Ishmi. Much love. 66 Lourdes. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Here Now Homeland. Right? Sounds cool. You see how we're getting it? We got the Here Now Homeland, and then we have the Here Now Nomads. You guys see how we're like, coming up with language? Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Morcie, do you have any information on the Kundalini? I have been doing a bit of research on the Kundalini. I can share some more maybe in our next live stream. Personally, I have not. I don't think I have, but I have been doing a good amount of research on it, and it's been enlightening and learning about Kundalini, that energy that rises, right? It's a dormant energy that when awakened arises throughout our believe it's our spine, something like that. I'm gonna get it. I have more information about it, but we could chat about that. We'll have a chat about that in another live stream. Sending peace and love to the Here Now homeland. Let's go. I am Shibi. I appreciate you so much. Much love. I am Shibi. Much love. Thank you. Here Now Live community. You are a reminder that all hope is not lost in this world, y'all. Don't get caught up in the dystopian narrative, all right? Because that narrative doesn't allow us to heal. Doesn't allow us to transcend beyond the unconsciousness. I would say the collective unconsciousness, all right, y'all? We might hear a lot of things, but always return to your heart center. Return to your heart center. You are love. And when you know you are love, nothing can get to you. You are consciousness. You are presence. You are life. What? Affirm that to yourself every day. The moment you wake up, you are life. You are love. You are consciousness. What? I'm sending you all love the rest of the week. We started, Here Now Live on Sundays is a great way to add that momentum and set the tone for the week. So I'm sending you all love throughout the rest of this week, and much love on your sacred rising rituals. All right, so I invite you to join me in this guided meditation. You know what? I'm just going to take what are y'all feeling tonight? Are you feeling the loving kindness meditation where we do may I be at peace, may I be happy, may I be at peace, that one? Or are you feeling the body scan meditation? I'm gonna let it be community pick today, and I'll bring more meditations to y'all. I'm really feeling these, and I'm kind of adding a little bit more, so let me know what you guys are feeling tonight. Body scan, loving kindness meditation, what have you. Loving kindness, Eddie. Okay. Loving kindness. Oh, we got it. Loving kindness. Okay. Then that's what it shall be. The Here Now community has spoken. I invite you all to join me in this love and kindness, or loving kindness meditation. We're so in sync. I invite y'all to join me in this love and kindness meditation. Throughout this meditation, I encourage you to not only bring awareness to the love and kindness that arises within you, but bring your awareness to space. Ground yourself in the awareness of space. This is a beautiful balance of improving our relationship with stillness, silence, and spaciousness, while simultaneously improving our relationship with ourselves, recognizing ourselves as love, opening up our heart center, and choosing presence and choosing to be here now. So as we move through this meditation, anchor yourself in space. Anchor yourself in the gaps of space between thoughts, between words, in those moments when we're just still and we're just here. Find yourself in a comfortable position. You could be upright, feet grounded on the ground. You could lay down. Any position that allows you to be comfortable, and at the same time you are alert and aware, above thought instead of falling below thought. Take this moment to follow the natural inhalation and exhalation of your breath. Just notice, moment to moment awareness. Take one conscious breath in. One conscious breath out. Bring your awareness to your heart center and be there. Take this moment to curl the sides of your lips, creating a slight smile. Notice how this shift in facial expression transforms your state of being. Take this moment to simply notice and observe the effects of this very small shift in consciousness. Throughout the remainder of this meditation, if you notice that the slight smile falls away, invite it back. No guilt, no shame, just moment to moment awareness. Invite it back and notice. Notice that shift in consciousness. Take this moment to send yourself love and kindness, loving kindness. By repeating and affirming to yourself, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be at peace. Now send this loving awareness to someone you love, substituting I with their name. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be at peace. Now send this loving awareness to a stranger, an acquaintance, someone who may not be in your immediate circle, substituting I for their name. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be at peace. Now send this loving awareness to someone who may have hurt you, someone you may not have had the best relationship with. Replacing I with their name, may they be happy, may they be healthy, may they be at peace. Now send this loving awareness to a collective group of people. It could be the entire world. It could be a small community, your city, your town, your state, a collective culture, whatever it might be that you feel called to at the moment. Replacing I with their name. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be at peace. Bring your awareness back to your slight smile. Notice how you feel. Notice the love radiating through you, kindness radiating through you, wholeness radiating through you. Simply notice. Now direct this inner smile within, just giving some loving kindness to our vital organs. Direct this inner smile to your heart, thanking it for pumping, for helping you breathe and live and be alive throughout the day. Send this inner smile to your lungs, thanking it for assisting you as well in breath and in life. Send this inner smile to your kidneys, send this inner smile to your pancreas. Send this inner smile to your gut. And take this moment to send this inner smile to any other aspect or organ of your body, thanking it for what it does for you, even when you're not aware. Awareness is love. Whatever you give your awareness to, you give love to. Awareness is life. Whatever you give your awareness to, you give life to. Breath is life. When you bring your awareness to your breath, you bring awareness to life. Thank yourself for today's practice, for loving yourself so you can love others too, for sending love to your body, acknowledging the life that you are, the love that you are, the presence that you are, the awareness that you are. Thank yourself. Thank yourself for sending this loving awareness to your community, to the people you love, to the people who may have challenged you, to the collective. Thank yourself. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Open your eyes and return when you're ready. Much love to everyone here in the chat. Thank yourselves for being here once again. You all are powerful beings, loved beyond measure. You are seen, you are heard, you are listened to. You have purpose. Live every day in a state of gratitude. Live every day with intention. Life is a ritual, life is a ceremony, and choose to be here now. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you peace. And I'm sending you continued presence. Live in a state of gratitude. Much love to everyone in the chat. I'll see y'all next week. And to anyone who is traveling with me, I'll see y'all on Instagram, 7 p.m.